afternoon, everyone. Today's case study is going to be a short case study, but it's a 6 weeks case study, and he was able to achieve an incredible transformation here, as you can see from the pictures, just in 6 weeks. Okay, so a little bit of a background about him. He's a IT worker. He's 30 years old, and he had no metabolic conditions as such. But his blood pressure was slightly elevated when we conducted his fitness test. So let's go through his journey here. This was just a small introduction. So before I work on any kind of transformation journey, I try to understand that in what duration did they gain that particular weight, because that helps me understand that okay, what could have exactly gone wrong in their entire schedule, because of which the weight gain would have happened. For example, is it the food? Is it because of less sleep? Or is it because of any other, you know, you can say addictions like alcohol intake or smoking and etc. So, for in his case, it was just purely a sedentary lifestyle. Okay, and also he gained weight around in a course of, you can say, 6 months. So this helped me understand that this was just a clear case of his insulin function getting affected to some extent. Okay, so my initial goal was just to help, heal the insulin hormone so that overall his body is able to use whatever carbohydrates is being entering his body in a more efficient manner. Okay, so this was the first thing that came into my mind. Okay, so of course, I was a nutritionist, and Anas was his performance coach during the tenure. And this is just a BCA comparison of the 6 weeks transformation that happened. You can see that there was some loss in muscle mass, and his body fat mass has decreased significantly. His weight, he has lost more than 10 kgs around. Okay. Now let's talk about his fitness assessment. These are the comparisons you can see here. If you see his measurements of the neck, chest, arm, waist, hip, thigh, and calves, you can see there is a significant reduction everywhere, and his arm size has increased because of you can say enhanced muscle mass. His waist has decreased significantly. His hip measurements have decreased significantly. Also, the chest measurements have decreased significantly. Okay, and this is his fitness test here. So uh, overall, his endurance was pretty good. You can see he has a very good VO2 max over here. And coming to his muscular endurance, even that was pretty good. He had no issues as such. But if you look at his flexibility here, he has failed most of the flexibility test parameters over here, because of course, having a sedentary lifestyle leads to a lot of stiffness in the body overall. So that was also another factor that we thought of working upon along with his transformation. Now coming to the blood pressure test, as you can see, his blood pressure was initially slightly elevated, and within 6 weeks, it came into the normal uh, range, you can say. Now, let's go into the overview of his nutrition. So, from his meal, you can say meal frequency, we asked about that initially. So, he eats 3 meals a day, and he preferred mostly South Indian food, him being Tamilian. And he didn't have like any specific food likes or dislikes, which was a help for us overall in building his nutrition plan. But he told one very specific thing, that whenever he feels hunger, that hunger is very strong, and in that, if he doesn't get any healthy option, he has that tendency to go towards an unhealthy option. So it was another thing that I had to keep in mind to include ingredients which are satiating, right? So that these hunger pangs don't happen often. Now, also coming to his sleep and stress, his sleep was very good. He was getting 8 hours every day. Another good thing is that he didn't have any bad habits of medication, like any intoxication, or he was also not on any kind of medications. And his recent blood reports also showed no imbalances in everything, in anything at all. Okay. Now, coming to the initial changes which was made in the nutrition plan. So, firstly, it was just to understand his overall, you can say, stress factors and his sleep quality. That is the only thing I look at, because that is important for fat loss. That a person's cortisol levels should not be high, and also it is to some extent associated with your sleep. So we only went through two stages of our nutrition plan, that is foundation and metabolic fix. And also an initial plan was given by the coach for him to start with 5,000 steps of walking as well, other than the training that we conduct over here. And he was asked to do this 3 to 4 times a week. We also, in that time, also every week we monitored his energy levels. Uh, every time he went for a walk, and we asked him to send a message to us on the group. Okay. And also we helped him understand about some of the stress management techniques, such as meditation and a particular breathing pattern that Anas made him explain. Okay, and that was the start of his journey in terms of the coaching. So let's see his progress on a weekly basis. So initial progress and adjustment you can see here. This is the graph you can see on the right side, which is his strength progression. Okay, so we started very slow. Um, Mixed body, full body workout was given to him for the start, and you can see his weight was 102 over here, and you can see his diet plan. It was pretty balanced, as he told me that the only protein sources that he could, conveniently add in his diet was chicken and eggs. So I focused on building a very basic diet plan over here. As you can see, in breakfast there is South Indian options with limited quantities along with 3 eggs. In lunch also, his lunch was usually he had it in his office. So I just told him to cut down the quantities of the rice that he was having, and increase the quantities of the green vegetable subsidies that he was getting. And also I emphasized on adding curd to improve his gut health. And along with that, I gave him an option of 3 eggs again, or 100 grams of chicken, which he was easily able to manage. And dinner was also very similar. No supplements were added in the beginning because he had some apprehensions about that. So we respected that, and not a problem. Then moving forward, as you can see, in the week 3 and 4, again his strength parameters have increased marginally over here. Okay, and in the week 4, especially, we tried to bump up the workout intensity just a little bit, and also he lost almost 4 kgs in 15 days. So that was a very big achievement. And now coming to the end of week 3 and 4, that's when I changed the diet plan. For one, you can say, like, no, the diet plan was not changed, but it was kept same because he had lost almost 4 kgs. So we thought a little bit more results could be extracted out of the similar diet plan. You can see the BC over here. Okay. Now coming to week 5 and week 6. So by the start of week 5, he had lost almost 7 kgs. He continued the same pattern of workout with increased intensity, and also just further supplementation was added to improve hormonal health overall, and also improve recovery. Also, overall carbohydrate consumption was reduced. Okay, and by the end of 6th week, he had lost almost 10 kgs, and his recovery had improved by a significant time. Now you can see the week 5 and week 6 workout plan and nutrition plan right here. So if you look at the diet plan, in the dinner I have just removed the carbs entirely and increased the amount of chicken along with the amount of salad. And I have added multivitamin, fish oil, and magnesium. The dosage of fish oil has been kept high because he was complaining that his body is not recovering overall, and he was feeling a lot of soreness. So, as we all know, fish oil is a potent anti-inflammatory, and magnesium helps in muscle recovery, and also it helps in improving testosterone levels. And a basic multivitamin was added to support the overall recovery process, as a lot of nutrients which are not present in the food in today's time needs to be balanced so that the body works in an efficient manner. So this was a very short case study, and we were able to extract more results. Actually, in total, he has lost 20 kgs up till now, and this is his final BCA and strength graph, as you can see over here. You can see the whole progression from week 1 to week 6, and his weight by the end of 6th week was 91.9. Now this is a review that he had shared the Google, so you can just go through this. So he was very happy with us, and he's still our client, and now uh, he has set a goal of muscle building for the next upcoming months. So thank you. This was a very short case study, and this was possible because of the equal dedication shown by the client, and also it matters that no matter how much input we give, it's important that the clients also adhere. And this was a very good case of client being very dedicated to the overall process that we serve here at WildFit. Thank you.